everyone, welcome back to the Stray Kids Dance Tutorials channel, and today we'll be learning Easy by Stray Kids. And so this is a B-side from their first full album that they promoted on music shows, and they also released a dance practice video for it. And so today we'll be learning the chorus and also the very last chorus, just because it's really fun and not that complicated. And I'll be following the dance practice video as a reference. This song is very stylized, so a lot of the members put their own personal style into the moves, so it's not as exact as some of their other choreography, but you can just put in your sort of personal dance style when you do this. Okay, so starting from the beginning of the chorus, we'll be following Lino for this part. So this is after they do like the da 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 part. Okay, now this is going to be the chorus, and so they're going to sort of jump so that their feet are pointing towards the left angle, and then your hands on one, it's going to kind of make like a flower up like this. So your wrists are connected and it's above, kind of around your head level. So this is one, and your head is still looking forward. On one hand, now their hand will kind of like, from here, will kind of like fold in. So now your palms are facing the ground like this. And then on two, then they're bringing their arms down, and it's kind of makes like an X in front of their body like this. So now it's on the side. And this is a very fast, fluid move, and a lot of the members kind of do slightly different things, but for Lino, this is what he's doing. So 1 and 2, and then 2 and. Now our arms will go all the way out to the side like this, and our body will lean forward slightly. Okay. And at the start of the chorus, this is where Chan says wow. Okay, so this is when you start to do this move, when he says wow. So again, that was from the chorus. We're going to jump on one. It's going to be 1 and 2 and, okay? And then on 3, now your right hand is going to make a fist and punch into the middle, and your left hand will grab it. So it's here, plan for your body like this. And then as they do that, from bending over, now we'll be going back up again, and they'll do like a very small body roll, but mainly just with their chest. So basically your chest goes out and then it kind of rolls down, and they do that as they punch in. So from here we're gonna punch in and do a very small body roll just in this area, and that body roll lasts for counts 3, 4. Okay, so it's 2 counts, a little bit slower. So let's review those 4 counts now from the jump at the start of the chorus. It's going to be 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so we're here on 4, and then on 5, now our left foot is going to step out to the side. On 6, our head will tilt to the left, and as they tilt, their right shoulder kind of will start to rotate in a little bit as well. This is kind of like a fluid move, so not like a straight rotation. It's just like naturally following the head as your head tilts. Lino, for this part, he does some more like shoulder shimmies, but a lot of the other members don't do those shimmies, and so it's kind of just more simple just to do the head tilt and a slight shoulder roll. So we step to the left, we tilted our head, and then on 7, now their right foot will step more to the right, so now their body's a little bit lower, and their head will kind of go back up, so it's up again. And for this section, you kind of want your knees a little bit more bent, and they're kind of a little bit angled towards the left. And then their hands will go out to the front, and kind of like this, so your fingers are pointed down. And then, so on 7 and 8 and, the hands will flap up like this. So just kind of flip towards the front and then go back down. This is 7 and 8 and. Okay, so then you end with their fingers back pointed down again. So let's review those 8 counts of the chorus. That's going to be 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. Okay? And then on 1, now they're going to do the head licking parts. So they'll step again onto their left foot, and on 1, their head will look to the left. 1 and, their head will look up. And then on 2, their head will look to the right side. So that's 1 and 2. Okay, so then after the looking part, now on 2 and, then their hands will go out again. So now they'll just go out like this. On 3, now their hands will end up like this, so your hands are in fists and they're kind of more towards the left side, and your body gets a little bit lower as well. This is 2 and 3. On 4, now our right arm is going to do a big circle up like this, so counterclockwise. And as that happens, our left hand is going to go to the right side of like our abdomen, so right here. And then the last part of that count on 3 is that we're going to raise up our left foot and just tap all the way on our right foot. So it's going to go like this. So basically your knee doesn't move much, but you want to kick your foot back like this. Okay. So then on 4, we're going to do the circle like this. And on 5, our foot will step back down. Our right hand will finish the circle and end up here. So it's back to the left side of our body. And now our left hand is going to do some flapping motions. Okay, so basically our left hand will stay on our waist. Our right arm will rotate around. And then now our left hand is going to flap a few times. And as our left hand does some like flapping motions, we're going to kind of do some circles onto our left leg like this. So kind of circle with your body, and they'll do kind of like 2 of those on 5, 6, 7, okay? And then count 8, they just change their formation. But for us, we can just stay in place, because then we're going to switch to following a different member. So let's just review that 8 count really quickly. So we're here. After the hand flaps like this, and then it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, like that. And so we're just going to review. So that was the first half of the chorus. Now let's just review the first 60 counts all together. So that's going to be 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, like that. And now we're going to be following Sungmin. So a lot of the members will step on 7, 8 to get to the moving position, but for Sungmin, basically on 1, we are here, and we can just kind of jump in with our feet so that they're kind of more together. And as we do that on 1, our hands will make kind of like this wow motion, come up to our mouth, and then kind of just push down. So this is going to be 1, 2, okay? And then for these next few parts, this is going to be the different halves of the formation are doing something different. And Sungmin is in the middle, kind of doing everything. So on 2 and, we're going to get ready for the next step. So we're going to raise our left knee. On 3, now our left foot is going to step, kind of forcefully step behind. And as we do that, our hands are going to kind of rotate up and make a flex move like this. And then our head will look to the right. So after 1, 2, it's going to be 2 and 3. And then on 4, everything just kind of goes back to where it was before. So our foot steps back and our arms come down. And this knee prep part, this is kind of mainly Sungmin does it. Some other members don't do it, but it kind of helps to add impact to the moves. And some members do something different with the left foot, so some people just kind of kick it up like this instead of stepping down. But for Sungmin, he's going to step down with his left foot. And then on 5, 6, now we're going to do the left side. And so your right foot is going to step out to the right side. And as you do that, Sungmin will turn his body towards the left and throw in his arms like this, and then kind of like hit, throw, hit, and then come back out. So this is 5, 6, okay? So your arms don't do a circle like this, but they just kind of throw and then come back out. And then step back on 6 as well. And then finally, to end this count on 7, 8, now on 7, Sungmin's left foot is going to step really low to the left side, and then he's going to look at the left and do a big kind of swooping motion with his left arm. So your left arm is going to go down and up like this, and then on 8 you just stand up like that. So this is kind of hard to explain, but it's a lot easier once you kind of see the moves. And so to review that 8 count from the wow part, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you can basically see you're just stepping with your feet like this, and then kind of doing different things to the different directions. Okay, and then the next 8 count is really easy. It's just basically another formation change. So a lot of the members kind of do this like swivel circle thing with their shoulders, but for Sungmin, on 1, he's going to reach up to the left side with his right hand in a fist, and then for the next few counts he's going to draw that back down. So his right arm will draw back down, and his body will kind of turn as well, and then his left arm is going to come up from the side like this. And as he do that, he's just kind of like walking around, you know, to get out of the middle, but we can just kind of step back with our right foot so that we can do something with our feet too. So that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so kind of like that. And then for the next few counts, now Sungmin's right hand is going to come up to his left elbow and do that flapping motion like before. This is kind of like not like a fast flap, but like a lazy kind of like flap like that. Okay, and then he's going to walk to get to his new position. So just to review that 8 count, that's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then on 8, you know, they'll be getting ready for the next moves. So let's review all of Sungmin's solo. This is that 16 counts in the middle. So from the wow part, so it's going to be 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that. And let's review that with the beginning of the chorus as well. So from the beginning of the chorus, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So kind of like that. A lot of fast moves, but also a lot of slow moves too. So now to move on to the next section, this is going to be where Lino is in the middle, so we're going to be following Lino for the rest of the chorus. So for the first part on count 1, our hands are going to come down like this, hit down to our thighs, and our palms are facing like up. And as we do that, we're going to jump onto our right foot, and our left foot is going to go out to the side. So our feet is just going to do like this, and then drag your left foot in. Okay, and so this is 1, and then on 1 hand, your hands will come up and cross. So now they're pointing, kind of making an X, and they're pointing in front of you like this. This is 1 hand. On 2, now your hands will uncross, and so now they're just pointing at the front like this. And all the while, your left foot is still dragging in. Okay, so altogether, that looks like 1 and 2. And then on 3, now your hands will push down like this, so now your palms are facing the ground, and then you're going to jump onto your left foot and drag your right foot in now, like that. And then this is where Lino starts to do like some body rolls. And so once he jumps onto his left foot, he's going to do some like slight body rolls with his chest. So basically when he jumps and drags his foot in, his chest will kind of like go out and then kind of do this body roll down. But that's kind of like a smaller detail. It just makes the move look a little like sexier. And so that's all of 3, 4. Your hands just push down and drag your right foot in. So those 4 counts, that's going to be 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then on 5, now our feet are just gonna keep going, so we're gonna jump onto the right. Left foot goes out, it's gonna drag in. And then on 5, our right fist is gonna be at our left shoulder, like this. 5 and it's gonna pull towards the right side. And then on 6, it's gonna kind of rotate up, so now we're kind of like a hammer, or we're like flexing here. So this is 5 and 6. And because you're kind of jumping onto your different feet so much, just make sure that you're changing your weight between your feet. So you jump onto our right foot, jump onto our left foot, jump onto our right again. Okay, so your weight is constantly changing between your two sides. And then on 7, now our feet do little bit things differently. So we're still gonna jump onto the left, but our right foot is gonna go like super out to the right side, and our knees are gonna kind of bend in like this. So we're gonna go lower here, and then our arms, basically, now our right hand was like this, and it's gonna rotate down. So now it's kind of down by your waist, and our left hand is gonna make a fist and kind of mirror our right hand so that it comes up to our left shoulder. And then the last part of this move is that your torso will kind of face like the left side, and they kind of do like a body roll as they go down and then come back up. This is going to be like 7, 8. Okay, so basically your head goes down and then it kind of looks up, and the rest of your body just kind of waves and follows. So again, another part that's hard to explain, but it's kind of just as the more you do it, the easier it gets with your muscle memory. And so let's review that first 8 count of Lino's solo. So again, that's going to be 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, and it's kind of hard for me to drag my foot because it's on carpet, but you just want to kind of very smoothly go like this and like that and then like that. Okay, so it's just kind of continuous dragging motion. Okay, so after we're here, we're kind of like lower right, and we drag your foot in on count 8, so that now we're kind of standing up again by the next part. So now on 1, this is going to be like this part where they change their knees a lot. And so basically, your feet are going to be kind of going out, in for a while, like 5 or 6 counts. So it's going to go on double times. It's going to go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so like that. And for your arms, so now our body is facing the left sort of diagonal, and so our arms are going to go over here. And so on 1, our hands are going to switch, so now our right is up, our left is down. On 2, switch again, so your left is up, right is down. On 3, your arms will throw in, kind of like this, so that your forearms are sort of on top of each other. And for Lino, he has his left over his right. Okay, so again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 4 and, now your arms are going to kind of angle like this, and your right hand is going to go to your chin so that it can turn your head later. Okay, so here on 4 and on 5, your head will turn your chin, so now your head will look to the left. And this is where in the lyrics he says look, so you can kind of listen for that. So again, all of the whole time while you're doing that, your knees are going out, in, out, in, out, in. And so basically they kind of stop doing this motion once he says look. So when you look to the left, then your knees kind of will stop and they should be out on that count. So just to do the arms real quick, the arms itself, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then adding that onto the legs where you're kind of going out in like this. So after we swooped down like this and put our foot in, and then now it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, but much faster. It's just, you can just basically focus on the arms, and then your knees are just going like constantly like this. Again, with your heels on the ground, and your heels just kind of do this so that your heel stays on the ground and the rest of your foot is moving, so it goes out and in. So after we do that out and out and out in part, Now on 6, our left foot is going to step back, and from here, our right arm is going to make a circle like this. So our left arm comes down, our right arm makes a circle out like this, and then on 7, 8, it's going to be the easy kind of motion. And so basically, your hand will tip to the left, then tilt back. And as you do that, for Lino, his head will look to the left and look back as well. And then for him, he also will kind of pop his right knee. So he'll bend his right knee out like this, and then bend it back, but some of the other members don't do that. And also for the torso, when you tilt, he kind of will lean back too. So we'll kind of like lean back onto his torso and then kind of go back. Okay, so again, that whole move, after we rotate on 6, it's going to be 7, 8, so kind of like that. And that's when he says easy. So just to review that 8 count then, from this part, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And then to review and then let's add that onto the start of the solo as well. So from this part, so it's going to be 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now moving on. After we do the easy part, and then on 8 and, he's going to actually prep to get into the next position. And so your legs will kind of jump out wide like this, so there's kind of facing the left a little bit again, and your hands will kind of go out to the upper left side like this. So this is 8 and, we're prepping for the next part. Then on 1 and 2, basically your hands will do flaps down like that, and as I do that, it's going to move towards the lower right side. So here to here, so you kind of end up with your hands somewhere around this area. And so as you do those flaps, what Lino does is he tilts his head left and left like that. And then some of the other members, they kind of do something with their right foot instead. But I think it's just easier to just do with your head, just because like it kind of matches that motion easier, but you can do either one. And so again, from here, we're going to go 1 and 2, okay? And then on 3, now our right foot is going to draw back in a big circle and end up behind our left foot. So now it's more to the left than our left foot is. And then Lino's right arm is just going to kind of pull around the right side as you do that. So it's like this, kind of. And the last aspect of that move is that this is where the start of the body rolls. And so this is kind of hard to explain, but basically as you pull your right foot around, you kind of want to kind of arch up your chest like this, and then it's going to get ready to do the body rolls in the next move. So this pull is on 3, 4, and then on 5, now our right hand is going to push out to the upper side as we do these body rolls with our chest and lift our knee. Okay, so there's a lot of pieces for this, but basically on 5, 6, your right fist, it's going to come like this, and then you're going to turn and then push. Okay, so from here, you're going to turn it and then push up to the right side. And as you do that, you're going to do some like chest rolls down. And again, because on 3, 4, we already kind of did like a chest roll, so we're just kind of going to continue that motion. And as you chest roll, the last part is that you'll raise your left knee and then put it down like that. And so your chest on 3, 4, it's arching up, right? And then when you raise your knee, it's going to kind of cave in. And so that's how those two moves are connected. Arch up, cave in, like that, okay? So how that looks is 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And then on 7, 8, you just do the same thing again. And your chest is just kind of constantly doing these like waves. So again, we're going to arch up with our chest, push down, raise your left knee, and our right arm is going to push out to the side. And so this move is kind of tricky to explain, but once you get the movements all together, it flows very continuously between the movements. And so to get your body used to the movements for this, you can just start by kind of focusing on the chest. So basically you're gonna puff your chest out and then it's gonna roll down, puff and then roll. So you're gonna puff and then roll down and it's gonna go down into your knee. So you raise your left knee and so you can practice like this motion, and then finally at the arm we're gonna puff out and then push and then get ready and push. Okay, so kind of something like that. And so you can just keep practicing that. And so we're just gonna review that 8 count now. So from here, the flapping part. So it's gonna be 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, something like that. And so after this is gonna be the end of the chorus. And so after we put our left foot down, now we're gonna step onto our right foot, and our left knee is gonna raise up in the air like this. As we do that, our right hand is gonna swoop out to the right and make a big circle, and our head will look at this. And so for the beats for this part, this is gonna be a triplet rhythm. You can listen to the bass in the music to listen for that beat, but it's gonna be a triplet rhythm like that, okay? So this is the first beat, and on the second beat, our left foot will land, and our right hand is going to continue with the circle, and then end up on our left waist. And as we do that, now we're going to raise our right knee in the air, and our left hand is going to do the same thing to the other side, so make a big circle, and your head will look at the left. So it's triple, okay, and then on the third beat, now you just step down with your right foot, and both of your arms end up crossed on your waist like this. And then after this, they're going to change formations. And so for Lino, he goes onto the ground, but we're just going to keep standing up just since it's easier that way. And so basically, your arms are going to go out to the side of your chest. So from here, we're going to bring our elbows back, and then you can just like step with your left foot. This count is 4 and, so 4 and then on 5, then our hands are going to kind of push in a little bit, and we'll just step down with your right foot. So it's basically triple, lit, and 5, okay, like that. On 6, our hands are going to go down, and then on 7, they're going to come up. So both of our hands are in front of us with the palms facing down. And then we're going to do the easy motion one more time. So basically for this easy motion, on 7 it's going to come up here, and then we're going to slide it forward. And as we slide it forward, our body will move back a little bit. So 7, and then on 8, it just comes back. Okay? So let's just review that last 8 count real quick. So for the triplet part, it's going to be triple, lit, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, on the 7, 8, this is where they say easy in the lyrics. Now let's review those last 2 8 counts of Lino's solo. So from this floppy part, okay, to put it all together. Okay, so it's gonna be 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, triple, lit, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was the chorus. So now let's review the second half of the chorus from Lino's song. So it's going to be 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, triple, lit, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now let's go ahead and review the whole chorus with counts, and then we'll add it on with music from 80 to 90 to 100% speed. So from the very beginning of the chorus with counts, starting from here, it's going to be 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple lit and 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple lit 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, triple lit and 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, triple lit and 5, 6, 7, 8.
Amazing world. Private mind, I'm all inside, I'm living it now. 잡아버리고 가. Amazing world. 선을 치는 거를 치는 living it out. 다 쓸어버리고 가. Come and watch me now. 언제라도 now. I'ma make you look so easy. Come and watch me now. 어디서든 다 당황할 거야, 할 거야. It's so easy.
So that was the chorus, and so now we're going to move on to the very last chorus of the song. This is, just a very fun and not as complicated part of the dance, but I'll still include it in this tutorial. So basically, this is after the bridge, the dance break. And so for the first 3 counts, they're going to kind of freestyle, get into formation, and I'm going to be following Felix for this last chorus. So on count 4, they're going to clap, right, so clap, and then on 5, 6, 7. Now they're going to pivot with their right foot 3 times and end up facing the left. So 1, 2, 3. Basically, you just step with your right foot and gradually turn towards the left side. I am on a carpet, so I can't really turn very well, but you just only really move your right foot. And as you do that, you're going to do 3 running arms. So right, left, right. And then the last part is that you gradually look up as well. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, clap, and then 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7, you're here looking up at the left side, and then you're going to clap again on 8. 8. And so to move on count 1, just step out with your left foot, and your right hand is going to point to the left corner. So step, this is 1. On 2, your right foot will join, and your right hand will move towards the right side. Again, that was 1, 2. On 3, now they're going to do the, whatever this move is. And so 3, they're going to have their left hand throw to the right side. So from here, you're just going to throw across your head to the right side. And as they do that, they're going to kind of like lift their right knee up as well. So this is 3, and on 4, you step down with your right foot, and after your left hand throws, you're going to do some arm circles here. Now on 5, lift up with your left knee and throw with your right hand. Sorry, it's a hot day in LA, so the fan just started again, but hopefully you can hear me. And so basically, after we throw with our right hand, now our right hand is gonna make a circle and come down and get ready for the next easy part. This is the same as in the chorus, okay? Easy, like that. Okay. So after we throw with the right hand, basically, we picked up our left knee, and we're just gonna put our left foot down in the back as we do that circle. And then 7, 8, the same as before, just easy. So head tilt to the left and hand tilt to the left like that. So let's just review that whole first part of the last chorus. So starting from the clap, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, clap, 5, 6, 7, clap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And then just to move on, so after this is going to be the snaky part. So basically you're going to take 3 steps. You're going to go left, right, left, going forward. And as you do that, our head is going to kind of snake as well. So our hands are going to come up to like grab our shirt or just kind of on our belt like this. And our head is going to kind of like turn to the side that we're stepping to. So left, right, left, kind of like that. And the snaky part, it's more in the beginning of the 3 steps, so you're not kind of constantly going like this, but mainly just for the first movement. And most of them do keep their head looking forward, so they're not like, you know, going super crazy, but they're just kind of like snaking, kind of like that. Okay, and their shoulders are also sort of rotating. So after we do easy, then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then on 4, we're gonna hop onto our left foot. Our right leg is gonna go in the air like this, and then our hands are gonna kind of go into like a what position. So right arm out to the right, and the left hand is kind of up in the air. So this is 4, and then on 5, 6, 7, we're gonna go backwards now and go right, left, right, back, and similar snaking part as before with the head. So we're here on 4, and then it's gonna be 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they really only go low for 5, and then 6, 7, they're just kind of standing up again. But we do those 3 steps, 5, 6, 7, and then on 8, again, same thing as before, but now on the other side. So hop onto our right foot in the air, and our hands are like this, right hand up in the air, left hand out to the side. Let's review that 8 count real quick, even though it's pretty easy. So after we're here, easy, then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So something like that. After this, they're gonna move even more backwards into this part. So after here on 8, we're gonna step down on 1. On 2, we're gonna have our elbows out and then throw in as we bend our knees. So throw down and come back up. On 3, we'll step, so our right foot is in the back. So, and then do another throw, 4. And then the last part on 5, step back with the right foot on 5. On 6, both of our hands will come up for the easy part. And then 7 and 8, we'll do the easy movement as before. So easy. So hands forward, torso back, and then come back to before. So let's do the 8 count for that very last section. So that was after we're here on the throw, it's gonna be throw and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So since it's pretty short, let's just go and review the whole course with counts and then add it on with music. So for the happy part, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then let's just put that with 80, 90, and 100% speed music.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.